Hey softball community, Happy New Year's. Welcome to another Fastpitch Live here at Ripit HQ. I'm Gabby, the VIP manager here at Ripit, and with me today is Derek Miller.
Hello.
He's with Spry and the creative director there.
I am. Thanks for having me.
Yes, Derek, thank you. So we have partnered with Spry to tell our Fast Pitch Inspired story to you and the softball community. So Derek, did you want to share a little bit about yourself and Spry and what you guys are doing?
Sure. So Spry is a creative agency focused on creating content and campaigns for brands of all shapes and sizes. We're super excited to be working with Ripit on this campaign for a series of video content that's going to be releasing here very soon.
Yeah.
We are producing a collection of brand videos and product videos that are going to hopefully share the exciting message that Ripit has to offer. So.
Yeah, we are super excited, and what I love about working with you, especially as a creative agency, is being able to share the vision of how it's like from a softball player's perspective, and bringing the whole cohesive softball family together.
Yeah, exactly. We're super excited about that too. I mean, in starting to work with you guys, that was one of the very first things that we kind of noticed is how different you are and the message that you have and what you guys bring to the softball community. And we're just excited to be able to kind of extend that and get to tell that story, because it's not really us, we're sharing your story,
Right.
So it's a lot of fun to be able to kind of dive in and do that. So.
Yeah, and in case those watching right now, if you don't already know, here at Ripit, our mission is to elevate the player experience. And so you, coaches, parents, players, all of you inspire Ripit and what we do here as a company. We have our VIP program where we work with a lot of coaches, parents, players, and really getting feedback on what is best for these girls. And so if you guys are just tuning in, don't forget to click that share button, invite a coach, comment below, click a coach. You can tag them. We see some people coming in now. We have Ken Janata, Amy. Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to keep inviting those coaches and parents and players. But we are excited. Today we're going to be having Derek. He's going to be sharing a little bit of what we're going to be working on this week, as well as throughout the years, and being able to take some shots, right, of the softball players' experience, what they're going through, and how Ripit is here to basically elevate that experience. And also be a brand where we can provide protective gear to allow your girls to give their all. Which I'm really excited because I know we're going to be doing product shots.
And we're using, real players, which is
Yes.
right there, and exact. There's no models. So
Right.
It's all real softball players.
Yes, our VIP teams actually will be the ones representing. So that's very exciting. And if you guys are just tuning in as usual, we're going to be having these shows every Wednesday at 12 p.m. And we are doing a giveaway. So today's giveaway is our sliding shorts. And Derek, are you familiar with our sliding shorts?
I'm familiar with every product now.
Right? We've basically made Derek an expert at every Ripit product that we have. But our sliding shorts, we're going to be giving this away. So to win this sliding short, all you have to do is comment below, tag either a parent or a coach, and click that share button. And on Friday, we're basically going to randomly choose a winner, and you'll have the opportunity to have one of our amazing new products that we have. And so with these sliding shorts, we've gotten so much great feedback. We've, I don't know how many, I think it was 600 touch points we have with each product. We work with players.
Yeah.
We're very careful with our sizing because we know as girls, you want to get things that are fit, that will make you kind of be comfortable on the field. And these sliding shorts they also have period protection as well, so that you can have extra confidence on the field. But yes, so if you want to be able to win this, all you have to do is comment below and click that share button. So, but Derek, let's talk about what's coming up this week. So I know this week is a busy week for you and also everyone here at Ripit.
Yes.
We're going to be doing some shots.
Yeah, production starts Friday.
Right.
And so we are producing a collection of product videos, but I'm kind of almost seeing them as they're really short films, product films. And that was kind of the idea that we've all landed on, is something that really tells the story of every single product and how it was developed and why it was developed and how it's impacting and changing softball. And for us, it was that one key thing is how every single product was developed for a reason and there's a purpose.
Like
the period protection with the sliding shorts and so on and so forth. And so that was the key thing that we wanted to highlight, is that special element.
Yeah, I like that because I mean, we don't just want to kind of share the features of these products, but like what is the story? How does that play a part in the players' perspective? Because every product that we do make, we always ask the players and coaches and parents, what are frustrations, what are struggles that you're experiencing so that our products can help that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just about putting something on, but like what is the story behind it?
Exactly. Yeah, we wanted to kind of make them almost like short films in a way. They're not product videos. They're really this little film that's telling the story about the product and how Rip It is different.
Yes,
So,
that's exciting. And we're having coaches tune in. Hey Ryan, thanks for tuning in. And so for you parents, coaches who are tuning in, feel free to also comment below and ask any questions you have with Derek. He is the creative director and he's going to be directing all of our upcoming videos that we're having this year. We're really working hard on being able to share our Fastpitch Inspire story to you in the softball community. We really want to be able to be that voice for the girls, for the softball community, and grow the sport of softball. So if you guys have any questions, and also share with us as well what you would like to see.
yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be actually awesome. So you guys can comment below, let us know. I know we're starting 2019. We want to start strong, start new. Right, we're going to be getting into these videos and sharing our story, and it's going to be a new venture. So, in a bit we're going to be doing our Q&A, but for now you guys can comment below and ask any questions that you have. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about this year. I know we're going to be partnering with you for multiple videos. Yes. So can you share a little bit of what are some upcoming videos that we're going to be working on?
So we're doing all of the product videos, which,
yes.
like we talked about, are very much these stories. They're not, to me, they're like I said, like short films in a way. And we're trying really hard to kind of pull all of the individual elements that relate to softball and the culture of softball and what it means to be a player or a mom or a coach.
Right.
But then, and then in addition to that, we're hoping to share Rip It's story and what Rip It means and is doing for the community in softball. And so in conjunction with that, with those product videos, we'll also be producing this brand film that should hopefully share Rip It's message and its story for the community.
Yeah, and for you coaches watching, comment below and share with us, what is one thing that you love about Rip It? Because I know some players and parents and coaches, one thing that they like is about our policy that we have, our peace of mind policy, where we're willing to basically back up and provide extra funds for anyone who does get injured, even though it's very rare.
When I heard that, I was like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
But it's such an awesome thing.
Yeah, and I think with Rip It, a lot of us also see us as a company that, as a protective gear, just because our most known products is the fielder's mask, the helmet, but we really just want to be a brand that kind of stands behind the player. Being able to allow the player to feel protected so that she can give her all. And then we see a lot as well, like this kind of dynamic between the beauty and the beast, right? Like girls, like they know how to have fun, but you also know how to be serious on the field. So you want to tell a little bit about how you're going to kind of portray that beauty and the beast?
Definitely. That was like a key thing for us, is trying to kind of highlight that.
Yeah.
And so the route that we're taking is throughout the story there'll be these moments where the piece will slow down in a very dramatic and kind of slow motion way. And it will really highlight the player and her ability and what she's doing, whether she's sliding or hitting a ball or throwing a pitch or something of that nature. And so the piece will slow down and it will show her in all of her glory, and making that movement and how precise and accurate it is. And then it will explode and rush away, and then it carries through in this beast-like fashion where she's continuing on a play or getting the strike or making the out or something like that. So.
Right. No, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
Being able to take those slow motions. And I know you're also talking about even kind of the team camaraderie, like getting the natural aspects of the team getting together, getting ready.
Because that's so much about softball, is that camaraderie and that team. It's not just on the field. It's a lifestyle. And so we're trying to capture that as much as we can through moments that happen in the dugout or moments that happen, while they're walking to the field or just after a game or a big moment that happens during a game itself. So we're really trying to capture that team element.
Yes, that's really great. And for those who are watching as well, share with us as well what moments you would like for us to capture. Because I know there's so many key moments that happen through like preparing for a tournament, on the tournament, even like maybe getting snacks together after tournaments, getting together and eating dinner. We really want to know, what are some moments that you would what are some memorable moments, right? Or peak moments or down moments, or maybe even the moments where the coach is encouraging the girls.
Yeah, I love that. We're building each other up for excitement. I'd love any help we can get in that, and giving us some great ideas. That'd be
Yeah,
wonderful.
so if you guys are watching, click that share button because we definitely want to get the word out. We want to invite the softball community to be a part of our journey in growing the sport of softball. And I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but we do have a VIP program. So if you go to ripitvip.com, coaches, you can sign up and be a part of it. What we do basically is we work with a lot of coaches throughout the U.S. We have, a little over 300 teams right now who help us test out products, give feedback, share ideas. You're basically the first in the know to know, what new products we're working on. Whenever we do videos like this, we always look to our VIP teams, who's available, whether it's local. We've also worked with, state news channels as well. So definitely sign up. It's free to join, and we just really want to grow with the softball community. And Derek, did you also want to talk about a little bit about kind of our co-creation process? Because I know you and Josh have seen it.
Yeah.
Where we invite teams in.
No, it's
and
great.
Get feedback.
That was a key moment for us, is kind of seeing how that developmental process happens, and how Rip It works so closely with active Fastpitch players, where it was kind of a light bulb in the sense of saying, wow, like this is really the process. Like they're sitting down and you guys are working with players and developing these products. And so that's something that we're really hoping to be able to highlight in this series is that exactly how you're connecting with players and you're developing products that work for them, but also help improve their game. So.
Yes, definitely. I think that's one of the big highlights that we do want to show is like that process of where we're working, with the players, bringing the actual experience into light. Because we talk about it all the time, but for you all to be able to see, the players come in, it's very just natural. I mean, we just have a pizza party, we invite them in, and the parents and coaches. I mean, if you guys are watching, if we have any VIP coaches, you can also share your experience at Rip It. But it's very just natural. We give the girls a tour of it, and then we just get their honest feedback.
Yep.
And it's a great way too for the girls to be able to see, how does a brand like Rip It make products?
Mm-hmm.
Because you just see the final things in store, but there's so much that get to it. And sometimes we get even feedback from the girls how like, wow, we didn't ever know how much work it takes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we'll invite teams in and we'll be in what we call sketch phase. So we don't even have the actual products, but just sketches. But it starts from there, and it's just a great opportunity for the girls to kind of see, and also at the end to be able to say like, wow, I remember when we helped it from the beginning.
Like when we were there watching, I was like thinking because you guys are working on gloves, and I was like, how cool would it be for when these gloves are finished for those girls to be able to wear those gloves in a game and be able that they were a part of that.
Right.
It was cool.
It definitely adds. It's just a great way to add value to that, to even the girls' experience. Yeah. And so I see a lot of more coaches and parents tuning in. Thanks guys for tuning in. So if you're just tuning in, we have Derek, the creative director with Spry, and he is going to be working with Rip It and being able to tell our Fastpitch inspired story. So we're going to be doing a lot of videos, bringing out campaigns to kind of share our story, and also being able to be that voice for you, the softball community, and the softball player, to kind of share that from the perspective of a player. And so we want to hear from you. What are some big moments that you would like us to capture? Some memorable moments. It could be during tournaments, after tournaments, maybe sharing wins or even sharing losses together. Those kind of things. We definitely want to take that in so that we can work on highlighting those moments, because we just want to grow. We want to grow softball, get the word out. Don't forget to also click that share button as well. So let's kind of read through. We have some comments actually already. So thank you, Ryan, for tagging parents in as well. So let's go up and let's see. So Ryan says, one thing Rip It has that no other has, the Rip It team goes for quality, not quantity like others. Plus have the lightest and durable helmets. Thank you, Ryan. And that's kind of what we've been touching upon, is like that value aspect of it. Mm-hmm. And being able to not just put a product out there, but really bring value to it. What's the story behind it? And I love how you're saying it's not just like product videos,
right?
But
they're real stories. They're not. That's kind of how it started, right? We need to communicate this message, and then as we got to know you and what Rip It stands for, it was just so easy to make it a story, and just be able to tell that story for each individual product. I'd be hard pressed to know if other brands could say they could do that, tell a story about every single product they offer. and why it was developed, which is really exciting.
No, I like that, because if I think back to the products that we have now, for example, like our sliding shorts, we were just out on the field, we weren't even talking about sliding shorts, but then a mom comes over and she says like, oh my gosh, like one of the issues that we have is when girls, you know, have their time of month, right? And she started explaining all her frustrations, and it started with that story, with that problem.
Right.
And then we're like, hey, like let's make sliding shorts that have that period protection.
Right.
Or even with batting gloves. I remember constantly we would just get parents and players just telling us that the girls go through so much batting gloves, the gloves get smelly, they get crusty,
They don't last. Yeah.
they don't last. Like, are you guys gonna make batting gloves? It's like, it all starts from that story.
Yep.
And then being able to partner with you and being able to kind of like share that story is great. You know, it's a great way for us to really start this year out. And not just product wise, but I like what you said too, like the Rip It story, our brands, you know, being able to like be there for the softball girl, and kind of showing that beauty and a beast aspect, kind of like what we talked about earlier, where, you know, the girls, beautiful, know how to have fun, but when they're on the field, like their game is on. Like you guys are serious,
right?
And you're all there together as a team.
And Rip It's inspired by, like, I really latched on to how you guys are inspired by the player.
Yes.
And you're developing products, you know, really with them in mind.
Yeah.
It's for them.
Right.
And so that's a really awesome thing that we are trying to just kind of latch onto and hopefully help spread and communicate.
Yes, so. Right. We always say like we are made with the athlete for the athlete.
Right.
You know, it's like coming along together.
It's a partnership.
Yes, definitely. And I'm very excited because this week, in case you guys are just tuning in, Derek and the team, Rip It team as well, we're going to be working on video. It's going to be 3 days.
Yes.
A big 3-day video shoot. And so a lot takes in. It's like, you know, to see a 2-minute, 3-minute video is very easy, but then like the process that it comes, we were just talking about it.
Yeah, it's a busy week for us.
Yeah, so. The scheduling and.
Yes, there's a lot that goes into it. We've already started capturing some content, which is, there's some composite work that's happening for your film nerds out there, and then we're shooting all the live action stuff starting this week, so Friday, and then rolling through the weekend, so we can use real softball players and make sure that we're working around their schedules and availability. So yeah, a lot of time and planning goes into it to make, like you said, a very short thing. It takes a lot of bodies and a lot of teamwork to execute products or videos at this scale. So we're very excited about that.
Right. So guys, definitely, if you haven't already, follow Rip It on Facebook. We're going to be sharing the videos through there. Our YouTube channel, and sign up for our VIP program. That's really the best way for you to get connected and be like the first in the know. When you sign up for the program, you're not just going to know the final products, but even in development, you know, things that are getting developed, feedback, some new projects that are going to be coming out. But I'm very excited because we're working with a bunch of teams this weekend, our VIP teams, so it's going to be definitely exciting. I know we'll also be taking behind the scenes as well. Some fun powder shots, you know, player shots, team shots, the camaraderie, and all of that. So that is very exciting, and we have more people tuning in. So Amy, she says, Gabby, will Rip It be at any events that players and parents can check out your products? That is a great question. I know there's a lot of tournaments that happen, especially in Orlando. I know actually Sean, who manages our team sales, he's partnering with USSSA, with Tanya Waters. So we were actually going to be having a couple Rip It tournaments this coming year. Awesome. And so I'll be sure to comment after this and let you know the dates for that. And then hopefully we can even get Tanya on the show so she can talk a little bit more about what USSSA is doing. But we're trying to get out there more as well. I know right now we're going to be at the NSC clinics. So if any of you watching, if you're going to be in the Chicago clinic, I'll be there with Sean. We'll be at the one in Nashville and then the last one in Kansas City. So we're going to have a Rip It booth there. We would love to meet you, get you to be a part and sign up to our VIP program, and we'll have products as well for you to see. So that'll be very exciting. We see Lisa here. She says, my kid can't wait until the new season. Right, everyone's starting this new season. Yep. And we're just talking about how like now's a perfect time to kind of get in the role while things are still, you know, break's over now. Yep. We're getting ready for that season.
New year, everyone's ready to go.
Yes, and a lot of coaches here are just tuning in and just saying Happy New Year is great. This is awesome. And so Derek, another question I want to ask you, and probably the last question that we have time for today is, you've worked with, a lot of different brands, but what makes Rip It, special or unique or stands out to you?
Yeah, I think it's kind of what we've been talking about, is just that connection to the softball community.
Right.
And the attention to detail and just the process that goes into developing a product. For me, whenever we were able to work with or sit in on with the VIP teams and going through the product research phase, it's special. Like, it shows that you could just see these young girls and how excited they were to be a part of this process, and like we talked about before, being able to kind of spread that and just them one day be able to use a product that they ultimately were a part of. That's really, really cool. And so yeah, I think Rip It is a phenomenal company that is doing great things for women, and we're so excited to be a part of that.
Thank you. Yes, and I think that's and I'm glad that you're able to see that from you coming in like a couple times. But we definitely want to be a brand that's closely connected with the softball community, because apart from you all, like, we definitely don't know, what's the best that you need, what should we make, and so we're always constantly inspired by you, right, coaches, parents, players. We just definitely couldn't be able to do this without our VIP teams and everyone else. And so if you guys are also just tuning in, thank you for commenting. Hi Magdalena, she's on as well. We were just on a phone call earlier. We see Lisa talking about who else has Rip It helmets. Yes, definitely. We're going to also be highlighting our helmet, I know, as well, and sharing that story. And this is great. And if you guys are just tuning in, or if you've been watching, if you haven't already, don't forget to click that share button and tag a parent or a player, or sorry, a parent or a coach. And you'll have the opportunity to win the sliding short that we have. This is definitely a new product that we just rolled out late last year. And so far we've gotten great feedback. It's available in stores as well, but we definitely want to get the word out. So far, just great feedback from our process and whatnot. And Ryan, he says, we could use a few things for Rip It. She would love it. Thank you, Ryan, for sharing. This is great. Awesome. So Derek, yeah, we're just so excited for this coming week.
Yep.
And it's going to be definitely a big and busy week.
Yes.
But we're really excited. So thank you again for being on the show. And for you all watching, if you're even watching after, because I know right now it's live, but we definitely want to get your feedback. So share, comment below, and let us know what are some moments you want us to capture. What are memorable moments, highlights during tournaments, maybe trips. I know a lot of you teams go on road trips as well for like nationals, other things. But we want to know what are special moments you want us to capture. Because our goal for this year is to capture those moments and really share that and really grow the sport of softball together. So thank you all for watching. Derek, thank you again for being on the show. So we'll see you all in the next show. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.